welcome back. Continuing to work on Cathy's flower house. Last time we worked on getting our walls put up. Still didn't pull off all my cellophane because I didn't want to scratch it. Now we're continue on with the transom here. Pull out our wood pieces. So we need 3 wood pieces out of bag 2-1, B1. And we'll look on our paper here. We have it right here. There's B1. And we also need out of bag 3, 2-2, we need B4. I believe just one of them. That's here. And out of bag 3, 2-1, we need B3. So those are our 3 pieces that we need. Wood pieces. Then we need thin heat shrink tube A, length of 150 millimeters out of bag 4. And another one, 160 millimeters out of bag 4. So that's these 2 thin tubes here. These here. We need the cell box. I believe that's in bag 6. And that's this. This is our cell box. Next, we need a small coppery eyelet and a large coppery eyelet out of the same bag. And that would be these, large and a small. And then a silver receptacle out of bag 6. It's that little flowery one. Next, transparent lampshade out of bag 5. That would be this. And then we need a set of cells, and that would be our batteries. And I have 2 here. They do not include them. And these are CR 2032s, and I believe they're 3 volts. So there's 2 of those. And next we need the light bead out of bag number 6. It's our actual light that will light up. And next, a yellow and white wires, also out of bag 6. That would be these. My camera stopped filming, so you didn't see me pull these wires off, or the coating on the wires. All I did was pinch it really hard and pull it, and it pulled right off. So, unless you have a different, better method, because I don't have a wire stripper to strip wire this thin. But that worked really good. I just pinched it really hard and pulled. And it also didn't record me cutting this down. And this needs to be cut at 5 millimeters past the bulb. So you'll want to do that. I just did it with these scissors. and then strip the wire. And our next step is to wrap one of the white ends and one of the yellow ends around each one of these metal tips here. I think what I'm gonna try to do here is, since I've cut mine really long, I'm just gonna tape a little bit of that onto there and tape my light on. Something to hold these guys while I work with them. I'll trim up these ends a little that are hanging out. And now it wants us to test the positive and the negative. And it says, don't mix up the electrodes. And it shows white is negative and yellow is positive. So we can just hold our batteries up, and there's a positive on the flatter side to test our light, which we have. We've got light. And from there, we need 10 millimeters of the shrink tube. That would be 1 centimeter. And we stick one of these over each wire. Pull them down. We want to take them all the way over the pins and cover up the wires. Next, we want to put our large coppery eyelet over it. And our silver receptacle comes in from the top over both wires. A little snug. I'm going to squeeze it just a little bit. We want to glue our globe on. And they want us to bend the wire here, right at the black hose, and put our small coppery eyelet on like that. Just test it one more time. And we still got light. Next, we're to fix and glue B1 onto step 7, which is our light. So we can glue it flat onto here. And our wire is going to come up the back there. or let that just sit and dry for a bit. Move on to the next step. Glue as shown, B4. They're pointing to B4, which is the long one here. They're saying pay attention to the notch. It faces upward. And the reason it faces upward is because it will connect in with this awning here. So we want to put that along this inside upper edge. We want to glue on the side with the notch. You can see that. It's right up in here at this corner with the notch facing upwards. We did step 9. Now that was part of step 8, which we put off for a little bit. And step 10, they want us to take 150 millimeters, which is the full tube yet, and heat shrink it onto these wires. And they want us to do both of them all the way to the point of the arch there. And bend it at 70 millimeters beyond the wood piece. So here is that. That would be 70. So we want to bend it here. We need to put this in our house. This runs along the top and the bend runs along the back. And I will try to show you that. We put this in, it should be in right about here. And the black heat shrink tube runs back here and then runs along here. I'm going to put this in the notch. Okay, and that would be it right there. This runs along the top and this runs along the side. And then we'll be tucking these into the corner here. That's where we are so far. Our next step, glue B3 as shown. Mine was a little long. I snipped some off the edges to line this up real good so it would fit side to side. That could be because of my construction. I'm sure my construction is not accurate, but it's holding well. Step number 16, we want our batteries, and they want us to put the cells in and don't mix up the electrodes. We need a little screwdriver to open this up. On the outside, it says plus here and minus, and on the inside, it says minus and plus. This, you put the minus down so the plus is showing at the top, and here you put the plus down so the minus is showing at the top. They want us to remove 12 millimeters of the rubber from the wires here. We want us to put 20 millimeter of the heat sink tube on here. Make sure you have your switch on before you test it and turn it off. So now we'll go on, get these 20 millimeter heat shrink tubes on, and we need to twist these wires together. And then get out our handy dandy lighter. You don't want to stay in one place too long. Now we should be able to turn this on and have light. And yes, we do. We'll stop here today. We did good. We got our little house lit up and framed out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly did.